What's going on, everybody? My name is Josh Bryan.
And I'm Lindsay Bingham.
And we specialize in helping people just like you relocate to the Phoenix area. So if you're thinking about making a move, reach out. We'd love to help you. Our contact information is on the screen right here. Give us a call, shoot a text, whatever's easier for you.
And with this being a new channel, we are starting off today with a bang, visiting the beautiful Earnhardt Ranch in Chandler, Arizona, named after Tex Earnhardt, who is very famous for all of his car dealerships that he started here in the valley. And we are seeing the beautiful Blandford Homes with their amazing 2x6 walls.
So if you like home tours, stick around. All right, so this is the Resident 6 floor plan. It's also their sales office. This one is a 5-bedroom, 3-bath with an oversized 3-car tandem garage, approximately 2788 square feet. And the reason I say that is because you can customize it a couple different ways. This is the Andalusian elevation, and the starting price is $889,950. So let me walk over here real fast, just kind of show you, because this is the sales office. Obviously, this part right here wouldn't be there, but this would be your 3-car tandem here. You have your paver driveways that are standard. Love the brick on the elevation here. And then right up here, you have this front porch area. You know, put some rocking chairs right here and just kick back and relax. All right, let's go inside, take a look at this. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. Love this little entryway here. Almost like a courtyard, but not quite. So at least you're not walking up to just, you know, the front of the home at the road. So let's go inside. All right, so with this being a model home, keep in mind the starting price of $889,950. You're probably closer to, you know, million one, something like that, depending on how you price it out. I'm not going to point out as much about the actual finishes since it is a model home. But let's go this way first. Nice long hallway down here. At the end of the hall down here, you're gonna have a closet. And of course, they're using wood shelving. You do have the 8-foot doors throughout, which is really, really nice. And then of course, your tile floor. So bedroom number 1 right here. Show you inside the closet. So this one's actually a nice little walk-in closet here. Or what I like to say, a little step-in closet. So it's not the biggest, but it's bigger than your standard closet. Hey, Lindsay.
Hi.
All right, so nice size bedroom here. You do have nice enough room for 2 nightstands, and then of course a dresser right there. And then we have the Jack and Jill bath. You do have the floating vanity here, dual vanity, like how they frame out the mirrors here. And then you have a separate shower and a toilet area here, of course, with your door there. I like how they add the window above there. And then, of course, into bedroom number 2. Same exact size here. Now, this one does have just a standard closet with the sliding doors here. All right. So that's where we just came from. And then over here to the left, you're gonna have this little flex space here. Obviously they have this set up as an office. So nice size little flex space. It actually comes around over here a little bit as well. All right, so back to the main entryway here. Love how wide the hallway is. But let's go over here to the right real fast. That is going to go out to the sales office, aka garage. And then right here in the hall, you're going to have your coat closet. And then right past that is going to be bedroom number 3. Once again, just a standard closet here. But nice size bedroom. I love the window above the bed right there. Come right outside of bedroom 3. You're gonna have one more bathroom, bathroom number 2. Once again, the floating vanity, and then just the shower in here. All right. Nice sized laundry room here. Even the sink is floating. That's pretty cool. Right. And then back here into your main suite. So as soon as you come in, right here to the right, you have your main bath. You have your split vanities. So vanity number 1 right there. Of course, your nice big soaker tub right there with the picture window. And then you have vanity number 2 right there. And then of course your shower right here. This one does have a bench in it. And then the windows above right there. And then of course your water closet, it's gonna be right there. And then your walk-in closet back here. And of course this one has a window as well. All right, right over here into your main bedroom. Nice sized bedroom here. Like how they did the brick wall. And then nice big windows overlooking your backyard. Once again, a nice sized bedroom. All right, let's go back over here, take a look at the living room and the kitchen. All right, so come over here, nice size living space here. Of course, it's opened up to your kitchen. Do have the gourmet kitchen here. It is also a gas community. So nice KitchenAid appliances here. And check this out. As the sign says, this is an optional prep kitchen. So this would just be your walk-in pantry if it wasn't. But you do have the option to design this prep kitchen. You do have your wall-mounted oven and microwave. And like I said before, a gas community. So you have your gas cooktop there, your stainless steel range hood. And then in the island over here, you have your stainless steel dishwasher, your single bowl undermount sink. And then here is a look at looking out over your living room. And then over here to the left is going to be your dining space. You have 2 sets of sliding glass doors leading out to your covered patio. Love the triple sliders right here. Let's go outside, take a look at this. All right, so like I said before, you have this nice covered patio space here. As you can see, they're doing a roof over there, so it might get a little loud. And of course, being a model home, they put a little fire pit out here, a little place to sit out. Let me pan around, show what the back of this one looks like. Once again, this is the Residence 6 floor plan. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. All right, this is your friendly realtor reminder that if you're thinking about buying new construction, make sure you use a real estate agent. As nice and as knowledgeable as the sales reps are, they represent the builder and not you. So if either one of us can help you, reach out, give us a call, shoot us a text, whatever's easier for you. But let's go back to the tour.
So we're standing outside Residence 12. It's a 4-bedroom, 4.5 bath, single-story home, 3177 square feet. This is the urban farmhouse elevation, and starting price is $1,035,000. So we're gonna head in here. I really like the fact that it's got the opposing garage doors. And you've got your nice little courtyard here as you come in. Got a door to your single bay garage. I'll head in here. Immediately on our left, we've got our first bedroom with which they're modeling as like a little ensuite with the kitchenette here, which is really cool. This is a great size bedroom, would absolutely accommodate like a king size bed. Love the transom windows. Blandford is known for doing that. It's got a great walk-in closet here. Here's your bath with your stall shower. The floating vanity, which is very nice. And there's Josh checking out the ceiling.
Love the 12-foot ceilings here.
Very cool.
8-foot doors.
Very, very nice. And we come out here, now we go into our next bedroom, which is also an ensuite. So the great thing about Residence 12 is every single bedroom has its own bath, which is really nice. And then they have a powder room as well. So this one is being modeled with the tub. We'll head out. Now we get to go into our laundry room, which is great because it's got this extra little nice folding area over here. You've got a ton of cabinets, a ton of extra storage. It's lovely to see a builder where the garage, you don't have to walk through your laundry room to go into your garage. Here we got a nice sized linen closet with wood shelves, none of that wire crap that some of the other builders are trying to pull off. Right here, this would be our garage, our door going into our garage.
And unfortunately, both of them are locked, so we can't show you inside the garages today.
But they are good size. They're oversized garage, over height garages, so they're gonna accommodate your big trucks, big SUVs, because we know how people like those here in Arizona. Now we are seeing bedroom number 3, which is modeled right now as like a den style, but it does have a bathroom here with the stall shower and the really cool cultured marble panels. Nice size vanities here. You've got a lot of ample room to have your curling iron, your makeup. They have medicine cabinet standard, which is nice to see that as well because you actually do need them. And lovely to have natural light. The one cool thing about Blandford is there's always an abundance of natural light in their home. They put windows everywhere, but you've got windows in all of your bathrooms. Here we've got our powder room, which is nice for the guests. So no one with their ensuite bath is gonna have to be sharing or keep the bathroom too clean for those guests that need to use it. Here we have the dining room. This is a really good sized dining room. They're modeling it with a table for 8, but it could easily fit 10 or 12 people. And you got this little niche off to the side here. Now we're gonna see this beautiful kitchen. So the previous model, Residence 6, had the standard KitchenAid red dot appliances, which are fantastic, but here you can see it with the Sub-Zero Wolf combination, which is awesome that Blandford has these options. You got your cool little pot filler there, farmhouse sink, beautiful island, size of Texas, would be great for entertaining here. And you've got your beverage fridge again. And then your nice, good size walk-in pantry. Definitely space for everything that you need and all your Costco orders there.
I love how they do the transom windows above the cabinets. Like I just noticed those. I didn't notice them the first time.
Yeah, it's hard to see, but if you don't do the double stack cabinets, you would get a better view of them. But they have transoms throughout. There is just an abundance of windows in this house, and it's a really cool thing that Blandford does. That's a very expensive add-on that most builders don't do, but Blandford is known just to have that extra step up. I kind of missed the little table here, but so you had your dining area, now you've got your little kitchenette nook, and then another little sitting area, family room here with a door to the outside.
Yeah, this is nice, especially if you like put a pool in or something like that. I've seen people turn this into like game rooms, with pool tables and stuff like that. And
absolutely.
Access to outside, it's perfect.
Fantastic. Now headed into the great room. You see they've got some pretty big furniture here, but could definitely accommodate a big sectional couch. And then they are modeling too the patented Blandford disappearing wall of glass here with their 4-panel slider. Something Blandford is known for, but you're gonna see it in majority of their homes, and it's something that's become a really popular option that most people go for. All right, headed into the master bedroom now. We'll tuck in here into the bath. See, you've got your freestanding tub and his and her vanity. Obviously this one's going to be the hers because it's got the extra space.
Are you serious? I mean, don't you see this hair here? I got all
or the his vanity, absolutely. But something really cool I wanted to point out with this one is just, again, I know it's the model. We're going to see some specs as well, but just how a lot of builders, you would see the standard 90-degree corner here. Blandford, they do a nice rounded one. They make sure that when they're matching up the quartz, it blends. It's a seamless blend, and it's just that added touch that they do that really sets them above. And then panning up and you see, whoa, look at that really cool rain style shower head coming from that 12-foot ceiling. Over here, you got your toilet closet. Another closet, the his closet, which actually tucks in here. You got a little bit more space. Got a lovely linen closet here as well, which is nice and extra deep. So I'm gonna fit all of your linens and your big old towels. And then we've got the her closet. I love that they do the two hanging rods, and you got a nice long one for your long pants or dresses there. And you even get the transom in the closet as well, and in the bathroom here. I am a sucker for a transom window, I tell you. They are my favorite. All right, so headed into the bedroom. Oh, Josh has already made himself comfortable. Very, very nice. See, added transom windows there, over here. They got the king size bed and some big bulky furniture here, and you can see you've got ample room for nightstands, but you could put 2 full-size dressers next to this bed, and you've got your triple dresser here, and you still have enough space for a little seating area as well. Really, really good size room. Now we're gonna head outside. So you've got 3 access points to your covered patio here. And they're modeling it with a cool little fire pit off to the side. Good sized lots here. Their lots range from anywhere from 7,900 up to 10,000 plus square feet. Josh, what do you want to say about this?
It's absolutely gorgeous. I mean, you kind of nailed everything, but kind of show them a pan around the back of it. Once again, this is the Residence 12 floor plan. And actually, if you come over here to the side, we didn't show you with this when we walked in, but their walkway came around, so you have a gate over here. So you have this nice big side yard over here.
Yeah, really wide side yard. And just the nice elevation when you look at the side with all the windows. Just looks really nice from all 4 sides of this house. They've really taken the time architecturally. Looks great. And another thing I love to point out is the gutters that they add. Even when we do get some rain here, it does come down and is heavy, and Blandford just takes that extra step to add the gutters so you're not going to get spilled and have a bunch of buildup, and even taking them down into creating the French drains.
All right, now that we've seen both model homes, Lindsay's going to take you through and tell you about the top 5 things that she loves most about Blandford Homes. So let's go.
So I love Blandford Homes. They've been around since 1979. They're one of the best builders here in Arizona. They're a local builder, and what I always feel like is you can get a custom built home at a track built price with them. One of the first things that I love about Blandford that they are known for is customary 2x6 walls, which just gives you that extra 2 inches of insulation. Very energy efficient homes. I love that they do this as a standard, and it's just another thing that sets them above. The second thing I love about their homes that you can see here is just that little extra. They add the grids in the windows. It's not just in the front, but as you see as we go through this, as you saw in the previous video, all the windows have these grids, which isn't definitely an added expense for the builder, and they're putting it in as a standard. I just absolutely love that. I think it's a wonderful touch and sets them apart. The third thing that I love about Blandford is the options that they give you. When you go to the design center, and you can kind of see it here as we walk through the model, when you go to their design centers, you can really customize the home to your liking. You're not just given 1 or 2 palettes to choose from, but you can go with this color tile, this color paint, a different color cabinet. They definitely allow you to get that custom feel, again, at the track built price. I'm just gonna point out again all the transoms in here, which I just absolutely love. I think those are killer. Such a cool added option that they have. That's really cool. The fourth thing that I love about Blandford Homes, in addition to the finishes, in addition to the options rather, is the really cool finishes that they have. So you get just that added step above in all of your fixtures, all of your door handles that are a standard with them that you just don't see at other builders. The doors are nice and beefy. Many of them are going to be solid core doors, which is definitely an added expense, but you can feel it when you swing them. It just gives you quality. The last thing I love that we're going to show you on the way out here, that you see this in all of their communities, it is definitely just elevates it, is the custom paver courtyards and driveways. Very expensive option to add. It's something that I would love to do at my own home after the fact, but is just expense limiting. But it's something that they have here, again, that just elevates the community and sets you apart and makes you feel like it's a home that they take pride in building. So hope you love Blandford as much as I do. If you have questions, give us a call.
All right, so we are turning it into the gated community of Earnhardt Ranch. Let's drive through real fast. And then after this, we'll go take a look at the amenity center. So obviously your gate right here, nice big stone wall. The model homes I've already showed you right here to the right. And then the amenity center's right over here to the left, right here in the center. We'll drive over here, get out, walk around the amenities and show you those. Just kind of drive around the neighborhood a little bit. Oh, I guess I could have turned down that way. There's some completed homes to the right. We'll do this here. We'll go right, and I'll just kind of drive by a couple of the completed homes, or at least some that are a little bit further along, so you can kind of get an idea of what some of the spec homes look like on the exterior side. And then we'll go look at the amenities. So I like the stone on the front of these. Obviously not all of them have stone, but most of them do. Good looking home. All right, let's go check out these the amenities over here. All right, let's go check out the amenities now. So we're kind of in the middle of the community. You're gonna have this nice big covered area with, what is that, 8 picnic tables. So a nice little spot here to have lunch or maybe even a party. Do that. And then let's go over here real fast, just where we're at. You can see over here, there's a fire pit over here with some Adirondack chairs. Nice little setup right here. What is this? Talks about Earnhardt Ranch. So, and that ain't no bull. And then right out there, you have a little park. And then let's be polite and not walk through the bushes. So we'll walk over here down the sidewalk. You have all this little garden space in here. You can see the workers out here maintaining it, make sure everything looks and stays nice. Nice little bench over here just to sit out and relax when you don't have somebody walking through filming, talking about everything. And then a little spot here, you can put your bikes, chain those up if you like. And then of course, you have a half court basketball court right here. Little benches right there. So you can sit down and watch people play basketball or wait until you're next up. Got a little patio here with some party lights stringed up. Looks like there's a little timer here, so you come out here at night, kick those on. And then you have a pickleball court right over here. And you got some lights if you want to play under the lights. So that's nice. And then we'll walk back over here. Got another covered area over here with some tables. And then a playground for the kiddos. Like the parks, nice little benches there just to hang out. But here's that cover space here with 2 more tables to hang out at. And then you have this nice covered playground. Liz, you wanna go slide down the slide for me? Yeah? All right. And then of course that was where all the models were, and the entrance here. Of course you have the gated entrance. Which we showed you that when we drove in. So yeah, nice little amenity center here. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below.